Hello everyone, I am Olivia with oraclebyolivia.com and Oracle by Olivia on Facebook, and I am making this video to talk about Ascension and what is Ascension. And so I wanted to see if I could bring in some of my guides and see what kind of messages they can bring in to help explain the Ascension. Maybe they can explain it better than I can. So let's see here. I'm really feeling Merlin here. He is one of my guides, one of my inner band guides, and yeah, I'm feeling like he wants to come in. Okay, so let's see. I am Merlin, and I have asked this channel to let me come in to explain what Ascension is. Ascension is the process of connecting to the higher dimensions and experiencing yourself from the higher dimensions, from the less dense dimensions. The third dimension is dense. The third dimension is very dense, and the higher the dimension, the less dense it is. And even though some beings who exist in the higher dimensions, such as the unicorns or the dragons, they appear to have a body, and they really are a light body. They show themselves in such a way that is easier for the human mind to accept. The Ascension is moving from one dimension to the next, from raising one's frequency to higher frequencies and higher frequencies. The Ascension on planet Earth has been planned for a very long time. There have been other golden ages on Earth, and you are about to go through another one. This golden age is going to bring forth new beginnings and new ways of living, new ways of being, and new ways of experiencing yourself through the human consciousness, the experiencing yourself in different ways while connecting with others. Connection is important for the Ascension. It is important to be connected to others during the Ascension. It is important to create connections that are healthy and of the highest good, so that you can connect easier to the higher dimensions. The Ascension works by raising your frequency and raising your vibration, by doing good deeds, by coming from your heart, and love and compassion comes from having love for yourself so that you can shine light out to others. The Ascension helps you become more one with Source and with your own soul, so you can connect more deeply with who you are in your soul, who you are meant to be, to walk your light path, to walk your divine path of being a being of light, being a being of compassion. Compassion is understanding your fellow human, understanding that some will not go through the experience of the Ascension, and having understanding and compassion for their choice instead of getting wrapped up in the drama of their decision, which may go against your decision. higher realms of consciousness. You will be able to connect to source easier by going through the ascension. The ascension, many talk of ascending to the 5th dimension, but the 5th dimension isn't the only dimension you are ascending to. The 5th dimension is only the start of the ascension process. The 5th dimension is the building block to other dimensions. The 4th dimension is the bridge to the 5th dimension, but the 5th dimension will be the bridge to the 6th dimension, and so on. And you will be able to continue to ascend higher and higher. And this time, through this golden age, we are hoping that the humans will get it right this time, and that they will not revert back into their lower vibrational way of being, the lower density way of existing, which is the material way, the way of feeling like your value is based on your materials, feeling like your value is based on your bank number, when really your value is based on your heart. And your heart is where we need to focus, your heart, and shining your love out to the rest of the world, the rest of the other humans, the rest of the other beings. And so this golden age, we are hoping this golden age, the humans continue to rise higher and higher instead of reverting back. The Atlanteans reverted back, and we are hoping that this time you raise your vibration even higher and you continue on your ascension path. Things will get easier, manifestation will get easier. You will not question the connection to source. You will not question those coincidences. You will not question the synchronicities. You will not question the elemental beings. You will not question your connection to spirit, because you will have an easier time to connect to this source energy. Ascension is a process. It is a process that the humans have been going through since they reincarnated on this earth. It has been a very long evolution. It is an evolution. The ascension is not something that just started in 2012. It is something that has been planned for a very long time, since humans came back to earth. And this is where you have been heading, and you have had many experiences on earth over and over again. Some of you, those that are new, the new souls that are coming, they come from other places where they have not incarnated on earth before, and where a lot of the souls that are from the 80s and the 70s and before that have come from other planets, have come from other existences, but they have been incarnating on earth for a much longer period of time, where the souls coming in the last 10 to 15 years have been not on earth before, and this is their first time, or perhaps their second or third time on earth. And so these souls have a wisdom that they are bringing with them, because they are coming in during a time when the veil is thinning. The veil has been thinning for a great while now, and the veil is going to continue to thin. And because of that, these new souls that are incarnating on the earth are going to be able to have this automatic, or a much easier understanding and connection to source, to spirit, and to really be able to believe it easier than those of you that have come to earth for so many incarnations that you feel like you have lost your faith and feel like you have fed into the dogma of feeling like this third dimension is all there is and all there could be. That veil is thinning, and those of you that know about the Ascension, that veil is thinning even more. And even though some of you have doubts, this one, she has doubts. Sometimes she doubts what is going on in the process that is going on. And she has to find her way back to her faith. And some of you who are on the Ascension process will have to find your way back to your faith. And you can do this by connecting to source energy, by connecting to your soul star chakra, by connecting to your higher dimensional chakras, by connecting to your stellar gate chakra. You can do this way. And connecting to your high heart chakra. Your high heart chakra will help you connect to the energy of pure love, of self-love. When you love yourself, it is easier to love others. It is easier to love others without judgment. Okay, he said that is all. Okay. All right. All right. All right, let's see if somebody else wants to come in. Does anyone else want to come in and talk about the Ascension? Okay, Archangel Azrael. Okay. He is a powerful energy. Okay, let's see here. This is Azrael, and the Ascension is for the greater good of all. It is for the greater good of all of you, all of the people, all of the earth, for Mother Earth, for Mother Earth's animals and plants and insects. We need this Ascension to happen. We need to heal the earth. The earth needs to heal. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Oh my gosh, I gotta try to bring him in again. He said I'm lousy at channeling him. I think I pushed him out. Okay, let's try again. Jeez Louise, okay. This one is not lousy at channeling. She's just getting used to having the energy within her energy. And it is a process, just like the Ascension is going to be a process. More light is coming down, and it is going to cause different feelings, different emotions, different sensations in the body. And it is going to take time to process. This is not going to be a flip of a switch. There is going to be time needed to assimilate, to go from the third dimension to the fourth dimension to the fifth dimension. As a channel medium, you connect to these dimensions easier, and sometimes higher dimensions as well. And the Ascension is essentially assimilating more source energy within your body. You are a tiny little soul, a okay, I have to start again. Not a tiny little soul. I don't know why that always comes out of my mouth. Okay. All right. A big soul. You are a big soul, and the big soul is in this tiny little body and being compressed together in this body, and only part of your soul can fit into it. That's why you have the higher dimensional chakras. So part of your soul can be inside of these chakras, and that's why you have an aura. So that part of your soul is outside of you, and it isn't all in this body, because you're in a tiny little body with a big soul, and only a part of your soul is in this. A tiny part of your soul is in this body. And so the Ascension is having the ability to assimilate more energy and to transform the density of the molecules in your body so that they can expand out and be more free flowing, and so that the energy can flow more freely, and so you aren't harnessed in such a small space. Because as you ascend higher, your body will get less dense, and you will be able to hold even more light, because you won't be so compacted together. So the Ascension is going to help you assimilate more light, to bring in more light, to shine more light, to heal with more light, to help others with more light. Light will prevail. The light will prevail. You must believe that. You must have faith in that. The light will prevail. Whoa. Okay. 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 All right. So, okay. So essentially what I'm getting, let me see if anybody else is wanting to come in. Okay, I guess Archangel Michael. Holy cow, I don't know if I can, holy crap. Okay, I'm going to try to bring Michael in. I'm already feeling like a little woozy from doing Merlin and Azrael. They're both in my inner band. They're both my doctor teacher guide. Yeah, doctor teacher guide. Yeah, and so that was already intense. I guess I'll try to bring in Michael. All right, let's see if I can bring him in. I am Archangel Michael. I am the one who carries the blue flaming sword. I bring in the energy of protection, of focus, of diligence, of integrity. I want you to act from integrity. I want you to move forward with integrity. I want you to know that you are surrounded and protected during this ascension process, that you do not need to worry, and that if you need to rest, that you should rest. And if you are feeling a little off kilter, then you need to take a break, and that you need to honor these feelings that you are having that are coming into your body and that are new. It is okay, and you can call me in to come in and protect you, to come in and help you. You could call in Archangel Raphael. You can call in all the angels and archangels of love and light, and we will help you. You can call in any of the other beings that this one has talked about in other videos or in other, her other weekly guidance videos. Those, whichever beings came through in those, are beings that you can call in, whether they are angels or archangels or ascended masters or elementals or animals. They are beings that you can connect with and ask for assistance and help. It is important that you listen to your body and act from integrity. Act from integrity. Make sure you're acting from truth and from your wisdom and power, and that with the power, it isn't about using the power to overpower others so that you can have the upper hand, so to speak. It is so that you can have power to speak your truth and have power to stand firmly in your beliefs, and to have power to move forward with creating what you want to create that is in the highest good of all and in the highest good for yourself. And so you act from integrity. By doing this, you are respectful, and you are kind, and you are honest, and you are truth, and you are compassionate and understanding. And I can help you all of these. I have my mighty sword, and I wield my sword with great power, but with integrity. I do not abuse my power, and that is something that the humans need to learn, that this word can be misconstrued very easily and can be used for wrongdoings. Power isn't about controlling others. Power is about being able to control yourself so that you don't overreact or do things that you should not do, that could hurt others, whether it's with your words or whether it's with your hands. It's about having power and using the power for the good, and you are not coming from wanting to overpower others. The power isn't about being better than somebody else. It's about creating an outcome that is best for all involved. And with the other golden ages, they lost sight of this, and we are hoping that the humans this time do not lose sight of this, that they continue on the right path, that when they come into this power, when they come in to this energy, this new power, this new ability, this new experience and way of being, even though you've experienced it before because you've come from other planets and other dimensions, but because some of you have been humans for so very long, it feels very different for you because you are not used to it. And so you're going to have this power, and you're going to need to learn how to use it in the appropriate way and to not use it to harm others or yourself. You use this power to help others and to make the world a better place. Okay, there we go. I felt like he was having a hard time, saying what he needed to say. So it was about with all this light is going to come all this power, and what he meant by power is these abilities, these stronger abilities to connect with spirit, and these stronger abilities to be connected to our soul, and these stronger abilities to be connected to higher dimensional beings, and these abilities of great healing and that we could easily, again, get into that mode of being power hungry and power greedy and power like using it for the wrong way and be like, oh, well, I'm better than you. But we really have to use this new energy, this new power that's coming in to help each other. And that's what we have to help with the ascension process, to make sure we're really staying on the path of love and compassion and understanding and helping one another, and not just what's in our highest good, but what is in the highest good of all. Okay, so I think this is where I'm going to stop. So we got some information. Now you got some information about what the ascension is. I can't remember if they said... excuse me, I can't remember if they said that the ascension, so the way I understand it is, you know, a lot of what they talked about, some of it was new, but about you know, we're raising our vibrations, we're raising our level of consciousness, we're becoming more aware of our soul self, we're becoming more aware with our connection to spirit, we're becoming more aware of our connection to the earth. We are becoming more aware of the need to be kind and loving and compassionate and understanding to other people, and that we are going to be raising our vibrations, raising the vibration of the planet, switching to a new earth where the earth will be clean and healed, and we will be healed, and we will start being able to assimilate more energy, and we're going to be able to, our bodies are going to get less dense, and we're eventually going to have this light body. But I feel like that happens, we'll have a less dense body in the 5th dimension, but we are going to continue to ascend, hopefully is the goal, is that we are ascending past the 5th dimension. Okay, so the 5th dimension, I know we keep talking about 5D, that is not the end point of ascension. Okay, that's only like, it's like we have these different layers of mountains, of levels of mountains, and the 5th dimension is here, and we're going to get to this peak, but then we're going to have this other peak to climb, this other level to go up. And so, yeah, we just have to keep working on ourselves and being the truest versions of ourselves that we can, be the kindest and most loving versions of ourselves. Also remember that we are humans trying to ascend to a higher plane of existence. And so when you make a mistake, know that it's okay, and love and forgive yourself. Practice Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. You can send that to anyone you need to, and you can send that to yourself. And we just have to continue to hopefully continue to keep going down the path of love. So, all right. So I hope this helps clear up things a little bit for you, and just watch, you know, keep track of my channel, subscribe, hit the bell, and to be notified of other videos that I make. All right. See you next time. Bye. Thank you for being here. All right. Bye.